Hello friends, I finally made a film cutter or film slither, whichever way you want to say it. So what I did is on a plank of wood, this one, I glued these two in a precise distance of 61 centimeters for the white film, for the 120 film or 220, and then I cut spaces for the blades in the precise distance of 15 millimeter 25 in 3 places, and then put some epoxy glue and fitted the blades inside and glued them together. And I just because my wooden plank was too thin, I glued another soft material underneath to cover the remains of the blades because they were poking out. They were too long for that wooden plank. If that wooden plank was thicker, there will be no need of this. So basically, when I had them in the right distance, I could just slide the film and slit it. So this is how it can be made. Obviously, it's important to make them precise. So making them precisely 15-25 is important to cut the film in even size, and that was the difficult part. Mine is not perfect, but I did some tests here, and this one was slightly wider than the rest. The other ones are quite good. They're not too far off from the target. So now I want to demonstrate. That is the one I already slit the first try. 4 very nice pieces, and it's actually not rough on the edges. I've done cutters before and they were not cutting very nice. The edges were kind of rough, and they're gonna wear out the whatever cassette, the whatever cartridge one is using, whether it's the Minox one or the 16mm Minoltas or Yashicas, whichever ways. So these are very nice and smooth, and there's no problem. So now this is how it's going to work. This film is so old and ugly, so I'm gonna sacrifice it for that. Obviously in dark, take out the film, put it in here, punch it, even that will help. Punch it nicely. And then for the start, I can just start like this. Let me zoom out a little bit to make sure I'm not out of focus or anything. I can just start like this, take it a little bit. And then I'll put this soft material here to keep it down nicely, and just pull the film through it. Yeah, it's coming nice. It's coming nice. Obviously one has to be careful not to get the film going skew, but they should be fine, yeah. So just pull it through. See, because of the camera I'm not paying attention, and I got it out of the blades. I'm paying too much attention on the camera. See, that thing slipped out. The film slipped out of the blades, so I'll have to put it back together and press it nicely and just carry on. Now what is going on here? Yeah, this is going into the previous grooves, but if one is careful, one can actually pull it through nicely without damaging anything. See, the moment you have, yeah, so it's not gonna be so simple. The moment I missed it, and now it's gone completely skew. Yeah. Yeah. The moment you mess it, it's not going to be easy to fit it again precisely in the same place. It's not going to be easy. It's that's it. So as long as one keeps it nice and tight, the top thing to press them strongly enough not to get out of alignment, then yeah, most of the film is actually fine. Most of the film is very fine and it can be used. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention also, I did glued genuine leather to soften the film's touch on the wood, not to get scratched. So I did glue a piece of genuine leather to make it soft and nicely on the blades, on the film going through the opening. And yeah, so that's my attempt. I would say maybe not 100%, because I was too busy looking at the screen of the camera to make sure I'm in the frame. But if one is careful, even in darkness, one can pull the film nicely through the blades and get it right. So I'll do some more cuts and let you know. Thank you.